Hello there, everybody. Welcome back to the show. Good morning or good evening. How's it going? Bill Hohenst, hello. Hey, what's up? And Yannick's is back. It's awesome to see you guys back here. How was the Asia session? What a day, right? What a day. Rebby, hello, good morning. How's everybody doing? Frequency, good morning, Shenanigan, welcome back. Okay, so here's the NQ chart. And just a quick recap, like, we're not going to overcomplicate it too much. I'm seeing a 5-minute demand zone down there. We're having an Asia low at 242, and that's it so far. We have a 5-minute gap here, which I would be looking to, you know, invert, maybe continuation lower. We have the VWAP down here. Yeah, all checks out. So let's see. Ida Trader, hello. What's up? It's okay. All right. Marco ZFG, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Trickle in, everybody. Yeah, I'm kind of looking for like what to do here, what to go for. Just a second. All right. Just wanted to make sure everything is connected. Dominic, hello. HT Photo, good morning. Okay, so I checked everything. There's, I mean, nothing to the left that I like. So as far as it goes, I would be more than happy to look for potential shorts here. Even if I just go for a quick scalp here and there. We'll see. That would be the idea. All right, it's been set up. So even if I just go for a quick scalp, I'll do it. You know, if I have to, I will jump in. Loving nature guy, hello. László, jó reggelt. I love when fellow Hungarian traders joining the stream. But so far it seems like we're just heading higher. I'm kind of looking for possible levels on the 1 minute as well. In this example, we have a low of 92.50 and 92.50. Okay, nothing there. But there is a level. Okay, so the 302 basically on the mini. This is a zone on the 1 minute. So because that's a zone, well, would not be the best demand zone on the 1 minute, but let's just put it here for future reference. Who knows what's going to happen, but It's not a perfect one. It's actually not even valid on the micro, but it's valid on the mini. So there's a 1 minute demand zone down there. And I'd like to see a sweep of this 344 and then maybe turn around to the downside here. Yeah. A bit more liquidity sweep and then go down. But we got to be patient, as always. Again, if I can get like 10, 15 points, I might just gonna take it. Why not? You want to short Asia high? Now, yeah. So what is Asia high here? Do you guys think that Asia high is up here at 344? Would this be Asia high? Could we consider that as Asia high? See the high of this one at 344.50. That was 344.50 as well. And 344. Okay, I think we have our winner. Relative equal highs up there. Good for a 10-point scalp. Should we jump in for a quick scalp here? You know, why not? Let's try to go for that 44. Today is going to be a little bit different than usual. I am dedicating an account for scalping, and I'm going to take multiple trades most likely, just to see what happens. So a little bit of an experimental day here. Maybe there will be some negative risk to reward trades, but I'm kind of testing something as well on my Ninja Trader about the execution, because I'm using a different algorithm. Ninja script to execute. So I just wanted to test that. This is 1 micro and this is an evaluation account. All right, before anybody thinks that this is super, I mean, this is serious, but this is an evaluation account, not a funded. Yeah, 344. Let's see what happens there. Should be taking that out, to be honest. Okay, let's see how the script is going to close this for me. Could be heading lower. And if we're heading lower, that's actually good news. Okay. It's not looking good. It's looking like it wants to go again. Sweep more liquidity. Actually repricing it all the way down to 21 and maybe lower. But we'll see. And of course, let me check the numbers. We have 22 likes. Let's go. That is amazing. Can we get it to, like, we have 87 viewers? Can we go above 40 with the likes? Let's go above 40. All right. Let's do it. DW. Do it. It might not even go there. Just swept this high and then it's gonna dump all the way down to like 302. In that case, I mean, that would be a situation I like. Good morning, ID 1610. Hello. Okay. Can we all agree to go to 344? If we're not going there, then let's shift this swing low at 13 and let's go to 302. Michal, hello, good morning, good morning. Bulls are not strong right now. There was a nice push earlier, but they're just not able to push this one. So the 344 might gonna get protected again. I feel like it. If it goes lower, I'm gonna be jumping in with a heavier position to short down to 303, 304. Because this could be a little bit of a low probability long here. Okay. So let's wait. If I open a long day, we'll do big short. If I open short day, okay, then you know what to do. There's no earthly way of knowing which direction we are going. There's no knowing where we're rowing or which way the river's flowing. Oh my gosh, I like that. Tigorton or Tigorton, thank you. That was, Wonka understood markets. Oh yeah. Thank you. It fits to this scenario. Satish, hello, good morning. Welcome, welcome. Again, this is not about the profit currently. I am testing a NinjaTrader script just to make sure that it's working fine. Usually equal highs or equal lows are not my favorite targets. I like the zones much better. Your thoughts on the futures desk? Reliable prop firm. No issue with them. So they are not participating in any drama. That's it. So they're good. No problem. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, just waiting. MSG UFO, hello. What's up? What's up? What account on FD? Very good prop. Okay, but it's hard to pass Eval. You must be disciplined. Well, yeah. So, like with most of these prop firms, right? My AM strategy stopped to work. Oh no, Michael, that's not good. Well, actually, again, if you're just jumping into the stream now, just to let you guys know, this one micro scalp is mainly because I'm still testing a NinjaTrader script that helps me to execute the orders. So I'm just kind of looking for these equal highs. If it fails, the main trade would be to go down to 302 to the demand zone and to the VWAP. So this is what I'm looking for. Again, I repeat, this is the level that I'm looking for down there. Tom, any important news today or just a big one tomorrow? Well, today, unemployment claims at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. That's going to be 8:30. In my time, it's going to be 2:30, so don't worry about this. Unemployment claims 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. That's the only thing in the New York session. I mean, we do have some, we had some news from about the pound. GDP as expected. Not all the way good news, I would say, on the pound, but that's for Europe. It's Cheese, hello. Thanks for joining us. Existing home sales later. This could be interesting though. Existing home sales is also like, I don't know why it's a yellow folder news. It could be at least an orange folder. Existing home sales could be interesting at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard. But that's it. We have the bond auction for PM session. That's not important too much. So yeah. Ah, I like that. Mark, hello. Hello. Good morning, family. Welcome, welcome. Let me do the quick numbers check as usual. Let me check those numbers. We are having 36 likes and 123 viewers. Thank you so much for being here on the channel. Can we get to like 60 likes, you know, just to keep up with the 50% ratio? I think we can do that, right? Of course we can. Let's get to 60. I know we can do it. And let's just get those equal highs up there. Come on, guys, smash it. Yeah, come on. Thank you so much. Yeah, let's wait for this equal highs to be taken out, and then I will be looking for, well, whatever happens here, I will be looking for something like this. This is the plan. All right. Or at least something similar. Cyril, hello. Yes, I'm trading before London Open. Well, I used to trade before London Open, so officially the so-called kill zone starts at 2 a.m. Eastern Standard, which I agree with. Like, this is a smart money concept thing. Looking for, I mean, orders are getting or flowing into the market, getting filled after 2 a.m. You know, getting ready for the London Open. So if you see something happening after 2, you know, why not? Maybe we can take that equal highs. If not, no problem. But yeah, like the kill zone officially by Smart Money Concepts is from 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. in the London session. So 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, New York time. That's why I always display down here. You can see it. I have the New York time always displayed on the stream because I'm following the charts according to the New York time. This is why I have the midnight level adjusted to the New York open right there. So this is New York midnight at 3:26. And that's a so-called, they say it is called true day. So the daily candle, I know it's starting at 6 p.m. But in my terms, it's starting at New York midnight. If we don't grab those, because I do think we're still bearish. Yes. It could be just luring in the buyers, you know, and it's getting very, very close, maybe just a few ticks close to these highs, and then it's just going to take the elevator all the way down and squeezing all the buyers. I've seen it many times before. So if you think like you want to jump in for a few points here, think twice, because this could be a trap any second. Any second, this one could just boom, goes down, and it's done, you know, and it's gone, as they say it in South Park. But if it goes lower, I will be looking for this zone down there, somewhere around 302. So we'll see. We shall see. Enq, exactly, Shenanigan. Enq likes the rock pool. Enq definitely. Look at how close it got to that 44. Just couldn't make it through. Still. $2:33 a.m. 3 a.m. accumulation macro. 2:33 to 3 a.m. So that's when it starts. This is going to be accumulation macro. Okay. Let's just put a line here. This is going to be the London Open, right? Yay! Finally. Yeah, made a couple of dollars. Whoa, we're rich. So in this case, the plan is still the same, right? The plan is still the same. My favorite prop firm, oh my gosh, I have multiple favorites. I cannot say just one. My favorites, top 3 or top 4, is Take Profit Trader, MyFundedFutures. I would say we have like 2 or 3 ones for the third place, but I do like Bulenox. I do like Lucid. Lucid is coming up very strong. Funded Futures, that like the ones that you see here I like them all because I think they are trustworthy and no major issue with any one of these. TRADEDAY is also good. But yeah, like I would say Take Profit Trader and MyFundedFutures are my favorites so far. But I like the other ones as well. Like I do like Apex too. I know everyone hates Apex. But I don't care. I mean, I got payouts with them multiple times. I mean, anyway, let's leave it at that. We have the exact same entry. Let's go, Simba. Let's go. Short 352. Let's see what's up here. Yeah, there's a high at 360. So maybe it wants to take that level. Who knows? Just wait a little bit. I'm not trading with TopStep. No, I traded with them 2 years ago. Last time. I'm not trading with them, especially not since they only have Project X. So, you know, unfortunate that they had all these platform issues lately. So that is not a good thing, right? So I'm still kind of waiting. Hold on a second, I'm just checking something. Hold on, hold on. Anyway, I wanted to set up something on NinjaTrader. I couldn't do it. I think you might go down till ES takes Asia high. Yeah, could be. Could be. Which would be another level of SMT here, right? You're reinstalling NinjaTrader. Oh, well, I was just testing a script here. Ron, good morning. Good morning. Took along from 315, equal highs. Oh, let's go. You want to exit at 330. That's actually a good level. They should have just stayed loyal to trader weight. Yes, I agree. They should have. The last 3 days this week, all three was wrong on bias. Well, don't worry about it, Dominic. Sometimes it just happens. I mean, it happens to everyone. Sometimes we don't really get the proper, you know, bias, and that's okay. As long as you have proper risk management. Ah. It was a nice trade. Let's go. Quantower is a very decent platform. February 5th. Oh, I see. I used the 2022 model. Okay, on the 2-minute. Nice. That's good. No Kutula, hello. Welcome. Thanks for joining. Do you know Project X option for lockout, right? Yes, I do know. I do know. I mean, I know that they have it. I never used Project X in that way. I never used their platform. I just heard that it was very trashy. But they do have that option, yes. Yes. NY54ZZ from Germany. Hello, good morning. Thanks for joining. Short got stopped out. Oh no, futuristic times. Don't worry, there's still plenty of things to do here. TradeRate are testing it in beta for right now for some people. Oh, they're doing it. Okay, that's good. That's a you know, safety switch there. Good morning, Ignacio. What's up? The bias for today? Well, for the London session, I'd like to see NQ to drop down. That's what I like to see. So, in a nutshell, I'm not looking into gold because it's just ranging. Look at how bad it is. Actually, there is one zone on the 5 minutes. Sorry, on gold there is a supply zone up there, which is the 5 minute. So that's a 5 minute supply zone. But on NQ, I'm just, even if it goes a little bit higher, I'm kind of waiting for a drop. And we have London Open getting closer, right? Better health from Sydney. Wow, it's amazing. We have so many people from different parts of the world. Thank you for joining. Thank you, thank you. All right, let's see some numbers here. Let's see some numbers. We are having 49 likes and 173 viewers. Thank you so much, everybody. This means that, you know, if we want to keep up with this, you should be getting to about 80 likes, you know, to keep up with the 50% ratio. Can we get to around 80 likes? That's like 30 more. Super easy to do. Can we do that, everyone? I'm not in a trade. I was in a scalp trade on the 1 minute chart to go for these relative equal highs, but I'm not in a trade right now. 3 driver stores upside, closing pretty weak. Well, don't worry, Dominic. Next time it will be even better. Where do you think it might go if it starts to drop? Well, if it starts to drop, for the lack of any other levels that we can have, I mean, there is a 1 minute demand zone down here. That's the only thing we have. I would say there could be another one here, but this is not quite a demand zone. On the downside, there's not much. Like, we can look for fair value gaps, you know, possible levels of liquidity. But if it drops, and I like to see it drop, then it would be great to see it go down to the 300s. Now we're 56 points up, so this scenario could be ending up on the back burner because it seems like it might want to go even higher, back to that 930 market open. Like, look at that, because this, I mean, previous day high was basically the opening range at 930. So would not be surprised on 465 on NQ. You know, that can happen. 465. Whenever the New York market open creates a daily high or low, that just becomes a little bit more significant. And now there's one more stretch here to get above 360, which, you know, is, how do I hide this? Oh, this is not what I wanted. It'll be right there, right? ATM strategy identifier or something. I'm not using that. I'm sorry. I don't know. It looks like it wants. It looks like, yeah. It looks like it wants to go higher. Yeah, 400 and then higher. So currently, it does look like it. Hey, Akram, what's up? Hey, welcome back. How's it going? How's it going? Sorry, I was still checking some things. My computer is a little bit all over the place. NQ long since 149. Over at 20 EMA, the 20 EMA. Well, it looks good. As I said, we could continue higher to the 400s. And that's why I'd like to take a short, but I just have to wait. You know, if it goes below 342 and can get back over, then it will drop. Yeah, so let's just look at it closer on the 1 minute. Yeah, if we can get, actually, let me get this off. If we can get below these levels, and I need to see, yeah, right. If we get below 342, then it would be interesting to see how it goes from there. And that could be interesting. We have to wait for an inversion, at least. So close below that level, if we want to be super aggressive on this, but, you know, not much to do. Should be taking the 360 now. Yeah, choppy. Is MyFundedFutures network legit prop firm, and can you show me a payout certificate? Sure. It's a legit prop firm. I received 5 payouts with them. Let me just I mean, I had a good run. No, that's fun. That's not it. Funded Futures Network. Sorry, wrong prop firm. Let me log in. I want to get dashboard, preferred platform, subscriptions. I'm gonna get, okay, let's get to the emails because that would be easier. On this Futures Network. Where is it? I was having quite a winning streak last year. Hold on, which month was it? I don't know, I found one here. All right, so last time I received money from them was last summer. Not that I don't trade with them or whatever. I'm just focusing on other prop firms. So if you want to see some sort of a proof of withdrawal, you just gotta make sure that I don't want to show personal information. All right. So that's all. I don't want to get into personal info. But I completely understand the frustration. So these are my incoming mail. Just a few payouts from Funded Futures Network last year. All right. So I had a good run. Who was asking it? Hold on. Yeah, Akram, you were asking payout. Okay, so this was a payout from Funded Futures Network through Mercury. So Funded Futures Network Capital LLC sent me $1,000 last year. This one. Let me go back. Payout. I don't know what this email is. I think it was approved. Okay. I requested $1,500 Funded Futures Network. All right. This was another $1,200 withdrawal from Funded Futures Network. This was another $1,000 from Funded Futures Network. They pay through Mercury. I don't know. I think that's the payment provider. Here's another one. You know, that's it. How does you request a payout? You request a payout on the dashboard, and you have to add your bank account. You have to add your bank account, and they transfer it in 24 hours. Yes, they did wire transfer. Is this a bank, Mercury? So I received the money to my bank account through Mercury. Actually, you can see I have a Wise account, and I received the money to my Wise account here. That's it. But I'm gonna check something more if I can find something here. Hold on. So here's a payout certificate. I don't know. I don't want to share. No, below. Download certificate. I can download the certificate. Okay, so here's a certificate. And this was, I don't know, this was last year, $1,258 from Funded Futures Network. And here's the email. I don't know if you guys can see it. This was the withdrawal. This is just one withdrawal, all right? And, you know, you request a withdrawal and it's been paid on the same day. I don't know how much it's visible to you guys, but I requested it. Then Mercury sent me the email that it's been requested. And then I received the funds within like 24 hours. So this is just one example, all right? I have 4 payout decline. Why? What happened? So I did have payouts with Funded Futures Network, and everything went smooth. What happened there, Ali Kaka? I think they can pay PayPal too. I think they updated some more methods. Zekti. So the payout is simple. The dashboard updates. You can click on the withdrawable funds and then just add your bank details, and it's very simple. Brazil is in the house. Hello, NCK. What's up? And Elias is from Brazil. Hello. I'm sorry if I forgot to say hello to anyone. It's still 50% off and no activate. Yes, and buy one get one for free promo is still on. So there's a link. So if you click on that free account link in the stream, Streamlabs bot is spamming the chat with these actual promos. That helps me out, of course. If you click on that link, you can read about the details about the buy one get one for free promo at MyFundedFutures Network, and just follow the instructions. And basically for $75, you can get not one but two 50K accounts with no activation fee, which is like $37.50 for one account. But the thing is, you can only have one free account at a time. If you blow it up or you pass it, you can request another one. How many funded you guys blew before you got first out? Yeah, so Somal, I blew up like so there's the thing. I was trading FTMO on CFDs for like almost 18 months. I was trying to get a payout at FTMO. I got funded at FTMO, but I never received the payout because I blew up the funded account. So that took me like 18 months and a couple of challenge accounts. And you know, that was a couple of challenge accounts. Then I switched to TopStep in 2023. I blew up 35 or 40 combine accounts, 35 to 40 combine accounts. And I blew up like 5 or 6 funded accounts until I received my first payout from TopStep ever as a prop firm. I think it was my 5th or 6th funded account from TopStep. But again, I had to run on FTMO on CFDs for 18 months before that. And a couple of, not too many, like maybe, because that took more time. That was like 8 or 10 challenge accounts at FTMO. So that's it. And then like 30, obviously different price structure, different kind of trading style a little bit. And like 35 to 40 combine accounts I blew up, and I think it was the 5th or the 6th funded account that got me a payout. So I would say since from 2021 to the end of 23 September, so in the early 21 I started with FTMO, and in 23 September that's when I received my first ever payout from prop firm, which was TopStep. So I blew up quite a few accounts, I would say so. After the buffer, you got whatever you made. After the buffer, you got what you made over it, or you can get it. Well, I mean, above the buffer, you can get it with 80% profit split. Above the buffer, 80% profit split. If they move you to a live account, then it goes to 90%. Started about 2 months ago. Let's go. They claim I traded the account after the request, and the second decline was for I traded too many contracts. That was a lie, and they closed the account. What? That's crazy. And wow, I do know a couple of people who I know who got payouts also from MyFundedFutures Network, but this is the first time I'm hearing someone being denied because of too many contracts. Do all supply and demand zones getting hit? I would say no, definitely not. But you know, like 70% of the time, especially if you're looking back for like the previous day or the current day, I would say 70% of the time these zones are getting hit. The problem is how, you know, how they are going to get hit. For example, we can focus on this 1 minute demand zone, and guess what it's going to do? Let me show you. You think that it wants to go down, right? Actually, so you want this to go down to the demand zone, but before it gets down, it's going to do something like that. You know, goes all the way up and then down. And finally, at this point, you think that, oh, finally we're going down. And at this point, it goes up again and then finally goes down. And anywhere in between these at these levels, you're going to chop yourself up because you think it's going to go down. So the answer is yes, most likely they're going to get hit. The question is in what way or when, you know. This is what you need to work on, you know, what you need to do, what you need to go through in order to get that target, you know. Can you manage this area here? But as for targets, I think it's good. How consistent are you, Tom? Do you get regular payouts? Yeah, I do. Last month I only got one payout from Bulenox, actually 2 accounts, and I blew them up. But Bulenox last year was really good to me. Like the accounts were really good. Last year I got $69,000 of payouts from trading, but my expenses were like, I think almost $33,000. So again, payouts from trading was $69,000 last year, but my expenses were nearly $33,000. Ended up in net profit, but it's still not where I want to be. In January, my expenses went up to $2,000, so it was a bit of a rough start. $2,000 in expenses in January, more than two, actually, $2,300, and my payout was $2,800. So I only made like, yeah, about $600 net profit in January. It was a rough start. It was a rough start, to be honest with you guys. It was absolutely, and I'm hoping that I can get a payout this month from MyFundedFutures. I mean, I have a Flex account and the Rapid account. So, and look, I'm working on my Take Profit Trader account too. So it's like it's really ups and downs, peaks and valleys over the course of a month. Yeah, so on average now you know the number. Are they for evals? And yes, exactly, Ashok Kumar. They are for evaluation fees, activation fees, sometimes resets. And even sometimes I spent, I think a few times, like 3 or 4 times, I bought instant funded account. I bought an instant, last year was the MyFundedFutures milestone account, or I don't even know. I think that was the instant account. That cost like $400 or 300 something. So I bought one of those. I also did a reset one time on my Take Profit Trader funded account, which was extremely expensive, $650, but I made it to a payout with that. But still, the reward was not as good, you know. So then I decided not to go for a little bit with the instant account. Then I purchased the instant account with the Lightning funded with TRADEIFY. So, but yeah, most likely for evaluation accounts, activation fees, resets. Yeah. I mean, 25. My stat payout 140k expenses. That's very good. Delson, that is extremely good. 140k in payout and expenses, like technically half of it. That is, you're extremely profitable. Oh, for 25s. Okay, sorry. Yeah, for the whole year of 25, you are extremely. That is very well. That you're very profitable still. That is very good, man. Congratulations. The market open. Yeah, what a push here. Interesting. Yeah, so we took the 360. Now what's gonna happen, right? Nasser Aziz, hello. What's up? Thank you for joining us. So, if you're asking me, like, am I a trading guru? Far from it. I'm not a trading guru, but I like trading. I love trading, and I'm gonna be a little bit more transparent with you guys. without the affiliate commissions, without you guys who are using my code, which is up there, TOMSABO. If you just type it in any of these prop firms, without the affiliate commissions, I could not be here at right now full time on YouTube. So I'm still kind of working on this journey. I'm still kind of in the middle of my journey to elevate those, you know, payouts from trading to that level where I can say like, okay, solely from trading, I can make it. My goal is not to make a living solely from trading, by the way. That's not my goal. But without the affiliate commissions, it would have been rather difficult. I had a great job, by the way. Don't get me wrong. I had a fairly good job before I switched full-time to YouTube. But I only made the switch because I started to realize I can make about the same money or even more with the help of the community, with the help of you guys, with the support, with the affiliate commissions. And that made me able to stream in the London session. I can stream in the New York session. And yeah, so I'm forever will be grateful for everybody who were supporting me throughout these years. And that's the truth. So I never denied it, because I got some messages, I got some heat and some negative comments like, oh, Tom, you're just an affiliate. Yeah, I'm also an affiliate. I never made a secret about it. So yeah, I never ever denied that I needed that money to survive and to go through the year as an income stream, you know, and I pay tax from that money too, just like an income. It is what it is. I use my YouTube ad revenue to pay my bills as well. So it's like, it's a whole thing, you know, you got to look at it from the bigger perspective. This whole thing is one business around trading, but I love trading. And of course the goal is to, you know, get to those 10K, 20. I mean, I had a few 10K months last year, by the way, but you know, to make it to those like 50K months or 100K months, that's still the goal. Aiming for 250K. Let's go. You will make it. You already know what to do. 9.2. Let's go. Beautiful. Started June 25, 50K payout. And that's very good, Ships. Amazing. What happens after this 1 minute bar determines if, oh yeah, let's see. Let's go down to the 1 minute. Yeah, I'm still kind of hoping, not like hoping, but I'm trying to anticipate that the market is going to drop back down. Kevin, hello. Akram is here for like 2 years. Yeah. We journeyed together, exactly. Thank you everybody for, I mean, it's so amazing that we have OG viewers since like, I don't even know, 22, 23, 2022, 23. The time flies so fast, by the way. And we have 77 likes, almost 200 viewers. Can we get 23 more likes? Just 23 more. If we can get to 100 likes, that would be amazing. YouTube will reward us with more, you know, with more viewers, hopefully. Danielle, welcome. Sorry, if I forgot to say again hello to someone, then hello to everyone who just joined. Luis Pastrana, hello Luis, welcome. How's it going? Yeah, we're growing. We're getting better and better. And you know, speaking of health, you know, I'm also trying to lose some weight, and you know, going to the gym because I'm still overweight. But you know, I'm going to the gym. That's gonna be like a routine from now on. Yeah, it's grinding higher. It seems like it. A quick check on the 1 hour chart, and let me get rid of this line here. Okay, so we swept that high. I don't know. I still would like to see this one to drop down to 300. That's what I'm waiting for. It might be a little bit like too much to ask for, but that's what I like to see. A drop down there. Wave Chappelle, thank you for joining. Could be going down for that 337 maybe. Can we? All right, I'll try to scalp here. Only with one single micro. What I'm trying to do, this is not a zone, by the way. This is not a valid zone, but I'm still like, I'm curious if, you know, if this is, yeah, exactly, this is what I was afraid of. If this is gonna swipe that 369, which I think unfortunately it will, then what a bad entry. Oh my god, I think I should close this. I mean, I made like 70 something dollars earlier. Okay, I'm closing it. down to $49 now. I gave back a few. So the idea was to use this gap here and then to go lower. That was the original idea. I might jump back in. Oh, yeah. Exactly, RX. Chop City, it seems like it, yeah. It is Chop City. Okay, moving higher. But I have no target on the 1 minute here. If I look to the left, nothing, absolutely zero, nothing. So even though it seems like it's gonna push, I just can't jump into a long. I don't see anything there. I don't think it's going down. Can get below 342 and can't stay below the big volume spike bar. Yeah. Let's see if it can get below that 354 level, maybe. We are at 90 likes. 10 more likes, please. 10 more. Only 10 more likes. I know we can do it. 10 more. Can we make it? Dex is closing the gap. Okay, let's see. 38. Let's look for some levels. Yeah, it would be great to see it at least go down to that 38 level just to see if it wants to drop or not. And then we can go from there. That would be great. Took a short again. So this is just scalping. It's a little bit more than 1 micro. I mean, it's 4 micro currently. But you know what I'm gonna do? I might gonna do something different here. If it goes down, I'm gonna have a runner all the way down there. Let's have a runner. All right. Let's have a runner, but then it has to go like, I don't know, 310. Okay, so can we get a runner down there? Let's just take a partial here. I mean, this is not a zone here. I'm aware of it. It was so close to that partial TP. Lots of selling, but won't go down. Oh, that's the problem. I mean, it can reverse easily. Maybe I should move my stop. I mean, okay, this is getting ridiculous now. NQ, come on. I might have to close the whole thing. Okay. Almost went down there. What a bounce. What a bounce. I'm kind of speechless. Should have dropped nicely. This should have dropped at least somewhere around that 38 level. I don't know why it didn't. Dan Amons, hello there. Can't break 42, right? Yeah. Oh, darn it. Yeah. The thing is, I don't want to use a wider stop because if it goes above, you know, obviously it's going to make a new high. So it is what it is. That's the issue with this trade. That's the problem. We are at 102 likes. Thank you so much for the support, everybody. We made it to 100. You guys are amazing. This is not good. Still don't understand why couldn't we get down to 38? So close. At least 38, just to take that partial. Oh. And I'm out of tea. Wake up, thank you. Hey, Curry Fishbowl. Yeah, this is ugly. Yeah, but unfortunately, I really cannot. I don't want to put my. I don't want to use a wider stop. If it goes up there, obviously it's gonna make a new high. So. Bit of a crazy price action. Not crazy, but like I wasn't expecting this. Anyway, we're just gonna keep continuing to wait. New 5-minute candle. Yeah. You have an inside bar here. And it's almost gone. Yeah. I don't know. It's a roller coaster for sure. Quick question on Apex. Is there a certain payout date windows like 1 to 5? No. You can request a payout anytime. Usually it takes a few business days for them to transfer the funds. So there's no window, Mikhail. Michael Taylor, sorry. So there's no specific window. Yeah, there was in the old times, but they changed it. Yeah, it was really close for the stop to the stop. So let's see. Let's see if we can get that partial TP. I really hope so. If not, then, you know, no problem. You know, that the market structure is always the same and that it's easy to follow. Well, yeah, I mean, obviously, once you get a grip on how to read the market structure, the same things are happening on the lowest of the lowest time frames, even on the seconds time frames, than what happened what happens on the daily chart, for example. It's just much faster. At least that's what ICT was always saying. Like you see the same exact patterns on the lowest time frames than what's happening on the 4 hour or the hourly, even the daily chart. Yeah. So that's kind of interesting. Anyway, not too much volume. I have a high day of 1,527 and account balance of I have 200 account. My last entry was on. I have no accounts available for payout. I think it's because the consistency rule. You know, 30% consistency rule, and you gotta have 5 days above $50, I think, or 100. I'm not even sure. So you gotta check those things too. You may have to do a little bit more. Like you're currently at 56,000 almost. And I only have 1 day in red. All the others have been green in between. Oh, and that's interesting though. And that happened yesterday. I mean, you might have to ask for support. Like, what is there could be a technical glitch on the website then. I'm not sure. You know, but maybe you need some help from support there. Can we get a partial TP? I wonder. because if we can, then I'm just gonna move my stop so I could take off 3 micros, and I would leave 1 micro for the drop. You reached out, but they're harder to in touch with. Yeah, I usually they'll reply within like 1 or 2 business days at least. Oh no, look at this. Oh, what a push here. Come on, just go down. Did we had some news right now? And I have no tea. You're back. Slept today for 3 hours. Had to wake up at 5 a.m. today. Oh, you had your dinner. Well, you have a busy schedule there, Dominic. Busy schedule. You're a busy man. Three hours is not too much. Even if you sleep 3 hours a few times, you need to, you know, make it right, because you're sooner or later there's going to be lots of fatigue, you know, and you're going to pass out even. Who knows? Okay, come on, 38. Come on, 38. 38.25, by the way. Just one spike down there, just one wick. That's all I need. One single wick. We have a new 15-minute candle and a new 5-minute candle soon. My God. Come on, NQ. I'm not getting this. Yeah, rejecting, right? Nasdaq is just trolling me, yeah, all morning. No HD photo now. Hagyom így. HD photo is asking me to put my TP a little bit higher. I'm okay. I'm perfectly comfortable taking the stop on this one. I'm absolutely comfortable taking the stop. No problem. You know, if you look at the chart, it's just very bad price action anyway. So, you know, no problem. Please start try it. NFP, yeah. Sketchy. Okay, so by the way, we have new 5-minute, new 15. This is really annoying, to be honest with you guys. This is just so annoying. NQ is trolling the heck out of me right now. I don't know. Come on, NQ. All right, moving my stop, everybody. Moving my stop to break even on the runner, and it's on break even. Thank you so much, NQ. And yeah, hopefully down we go. Should be going lower. There you go, NQ. Thank you. Drop it all the way down. Actually, final TP should be down at 303. So I'm getting out at 310.75. I don't care. I couldn't care less. I'm getting out at 310.75. Trade is at break even. And this was a good one. Actually, it was not a good one. It was such a disaster. The stop loss was crazy up there. It took it almost like it was like maybe a few ticks only, like 3 or 4 ticks, maybe 3 ticks close to my stop. So with this one micro, I don't care. It can take me out break even. I couldn't care less. So let's see if it goes lower. So the idea here, there is no demand zone here. Nothing on the 1 minute, nothing on the 5 minute, by the way. I checked it. This is the 5 minute, nothing. Nothing on the 1 minute here. And the next level, the only level that I see is at 303. But there is something here. I don't know what the heck is it at 310. It seems like a possible support area or congestion area. So that's the reason I'm getting out at 310.75 if, and that's a big if it goes down here. Oh yeah, and that's by the way an inversion gap on the 5 minute. So that's a, oh no, yeah, that's a 5 minute inversion gap. So 310.75, but if it gets down there, should be tagging the 1 minute demand zone. But I'm okay with this. New day opening at February 9 at the top. Ah, nice. Let's go MGFO. Yeah, London, it took more than 30 minutes actually to actually do something. So this London session is, oh, do I have a data issue? It seems like it's stuck. Yeah, I might have a connection issue here. Let me disconnect and reconnect. Disconnect and reconnect. Okay, now it's better. MyFundedFutures become expensive now. Well, I have good news for you, because the 25K Flex account is, by the way, let me check it because I left it on my page. The 25K Flex account is here for you. If you're brand new with MyFundedFutures, you can get the 25K Flex account for $49 and no activation fee. If you're an existing user, you can get it for $77, but it's not here. But it's $77. Yeah, because that's a different picture. I didn't upload it, but $77 for the existing users and $49 if you're brand new. That was the commercial. All right. Back to our scheduled programming. You're not new, yeah. Then $77, 77 currently. Well, everything is getting more expensive, like not just MyFundedFutures. Like if you look around other prop firms, like on average, the numbers are pretty much, you know, ranging around $100-ish with the no activation fee prop firms, right? So, and even higher. They're actually savage. They are. They are. All right. All right. All right. All right. Yeah, so we don't have any levels here. Nothing that I can go with. I mean, for all I know, is MyFundedFutures is trying to take an advantage of the Top Step situation, because it seems like lots of people are leaving Top Step, and I know that MyFundedFutures wants to address it somehow. They want to grab some traders from Top Step, which is obviously the whole thing is a competition as businesses, but yeah, they want to go after some Top Step traders as well. So that's why I think this is just my personal reason. That's part of the reason why they are running the promo on the small accounts. So to get the new traders in, like, hey, try it out, and crazy volume, yeah. Scalping longs. Let's go. You're leaving MyFundedFutures. Going to a firm that will allow metal trading. Oh, you can still trade gold and silver with 1 or 2 micros, depending on the account size, right? But yeah, TRADEIFY, for example, they are allowing metals still. Funded Futures Network, I think they're still allow metals, and some others too. Tian, hello. Top Step is only $49 for a 50K plus activation fee. There is no activation fee at MyFundedFutures. You gotta pay, Do you wanna next set up to gold entry? Well, I can check gold. But so far, look at this range. Look at the 5 minute. We're in the middle of nowhere on gold here. It's just not really doing anything. That's the issue. LM Gobal, hello. Thank you for joining. Thanks for subscribing. I'm actually moving my stop on NQ. So on gold, unfortunately, there is not much. I'm thinking to move my stop just a little bit, just to secure some profits here. Yeah, just a little bit, because yeah, that's good at 51.50. If it goes higher, then it's most likely gonna go even way more higher. Oh, you went long. Okay. Not enough to scale in and out. Oh, I see. Oh, I understand, Scott. Well, TRADEIFY, they still let traders to trade metals with all the contracts, I think. Again, Funded Futures Network, I know they let traders. I think TRADEDAY also lets those traders with the metals. And which other prop firm? I'm not sure about Bulenox. Hey, thank you, MSGUFO. Let's go, Ukas. Yeah, 5 micros. I understand. So I understand. All right, Lucas. Oh, they also put it. Okay, thank you for the update. Okay, so TRADEDAY also put restrictions on metals. Okay. Lucid. Oh yeah, Lucid. What about Lucid? Do they have restrictions on metals? I'm not sure. Nice entry there, Lucas. Very good entry. Oh, not 40. Oh, my mistake. I apologize. Trade days. Yeah, it was 40%. It went back. I'm sorry. My mistake. My mistake. I always, like, they keep changing all the time. It's now back to 30%. I'm sorry. I apologize. It's my mistake. Yeah. Yeah, they went. I corrected it on Streamlabs. Yeah. Lucid is great. I don't think that they have a restriction on metals. I think they don't. I gotta get some tea, everybody. I'm thirsty. I have some tea. We have 117 likes. Thank you so much. If you'd like to push the like, please do so. I'll be right back, and make sure to subscribe. I'll be right back. I'm gonna have to get some tea. So just a minute and I'll be right back. All right. Let's see what's gonna happen here at the pre-market open. Let's see. All right. I am back. I'm coming back. I'm here. I got the tea. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. All right. Tea time in London. Yeah, something like that. I am super happy for these coffee mugs, by the way. You guys don't really, it's just an ordinary coffee mug, but the thing is, I ordered 4 of these from Amazon from the US, because I was looking for the classic retro US made, like I know it's made in China, but the US style coffee mug. And this is the classic retro coffee mug. I definitely like these kind of things. So anyway, just some fun fact. This shit is garbage. Well, it's definitely a very bad price action. It's very bad, for sure. Bounced a little bit on the midnight level. But yeah, there's like nothing. Oh, got bad memories, but inside a classic diner coffee. Exactly. This is the classic diner mug. It has this, you know, banded shape here on the sides. And you see this coffee mug in many Hollywood movies as well. In many, I mean, yeah, because it's a classic diner mug. And I love it. It's so cool. But anyway. Anyway. What's it gonna be? Right? What's it gonna be? So on the 1 minute here, we swept a bit of a fair value gap there. And then, who knows? It would be great to see it drop further. But if it's not gonna drop, then it's fine too. 12 more minutes. Can I check gold? Sure. So on gold, we are still inside of this range, this consolidation area. We didn't sweep. I mean, we swept some lows. This pin bar has been left like this. My target would be the 5 minute supply zone. Now, let's assume that that's the drawn liquidity, which is at 5103-ish area. If this was the liquidity sweep with this wick, if this was the liquidity sweep, we could anticipate a possible move higher. In this scenario, there's an inversion gap here on gold. Or we can call it an inversion gap, whatever. If we could close higher than this gap, up close candles, most likely on the 5 minute chart, 5085 and higher, 5085.4 and higher, that would be the indication to take a long position if I would be trading it, but I'm not trading it. Otherwise, there is nothing on the downside. I don't care about this. I mean, we might have it. Okay, sorry, we have an Asia low that's not been tagged yet, I think. Okay, so we still have an Asia low, and that's what I'm saying. Until we're not having 5 minute up close candles with fair value gaps, then I'm just not interested taking along. Until then, we could be just dropping to Asia low. The best thing right now is to wait, as usual, right? So let's just wait. Let's just wait. I haven't checked the new website yet, Onyx. 292.5. There is a low resistance liquidity. 292.5. Ah, yeah. So the low level. I mean, yeah. Yeah. That's the bottom of this zone. Well, hopefully it can go there. Where am I based at? I'm based in Europe, Hungary, Jacques. So in my time, it's 9:51 a.m. in the morning. And the sun is shining. The sun is beautifully shining. There's no clouds. And I'm going to go to the gym. So yeah, it's 9:52 now. Almost 10. Do you want to know something? It's a 1 hour long position. Yeah, sure. I mean, you can share your setup anytime. Everybody wants some good setups. India is 2:22 p.m. Wow, it's so amazing that like everybody lives in a different place in the world. Ninja shows 00. So I was wondering. Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, I use New York time on the charts. This is why you guys see New York time on the stream as well, because my trades are always adjusted around the New York midnight level. Hold on, I actually took this off here. So it's always about New York midnight. I mean, according to Smart Money Concepts, but in my time here, it's 9:53. $5.52 in Seoul. Oh, nice. I'm old boy. What's up? Hey, Gabor, hello. You're not late. Thank you for the like. Thank you so much. Yeah, let's see what's happening. Seems like could be a possible push. Sad situation, but what can we do? That's why I want to get out if it pushes higher than the swing high, because, you know, why should I hold that trade? At least it was a really good partial TP up there. I made $130. That was a good one. We have sun here again. Oh yeah, finally we have that too, because it was so cloudy and rainy and dark. Yeah, most likely it's gonna push higher up to, I don't know, to the 50s definitely. I don't think this was just a simple liquidity sweep. I think it's trying to invert this and go higher, which I don't care because I don't have a target on the upside. So if it goes higher, awesome. Let it be. $3.53 at NCK. Wow. Sleepless in Los Angeles. I see that. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's just get to the 50s then. I'm a little bit sleepy too. Honestly, I am a little bit sleepy. Maybe, I mean, I still hope that even if it takes me out here, then maybe later we can see that level down there at 300, because there's really nothing on the upside or upper levels that I like. So What I can do here, by the way, but I don't want to. I feel like it's just gonna, you know, one tick my stop loss and then gonna go lower. So why not just put it up there with a point or two, just to see if that's the goal here. I'm already secured partials, so let's see. Okay, I'm out. Well, we tried. It was just a couple of dollars. I mean, we made profit. This trade was really good. I liked it. I really liked it. It was an interesting one. And now it seems like going high, relatively equal highs up there. $458 would be an upside target. $458. Change my sell order to $438. Well, there could be some good levels. $438. Oh yeah, I see. Previous day high. I like the fact that the previous day high is at the New York market open. That could, you know, have some more significance. If it pulls back to 342. All right. Okay, that's not a zone. I still kind of have that feeling that this is just a squeeze. Don't get me wrong, but it could be a squeeze. Maybe even pushing up to the 370s and then boom, one more drop. Who knows? TP hit. Congratulations, Curry Fishbowl. Let's go, Neo. You know what is difficult, Tom? You know what is difficult to trade and watch some streams and everybody's short and you go long. Oh, don't worry about it. Frequency. That's not a problem. You know why? Because one thing is that I could be wrong also many times, and I am wrong many times because it's part of the trading. There's many occasions that, you know, when I'm going to the opposite way as you do, we can have, you know, we can both win, right? So we can both have winning trades. That's one more thing. And there's the third thing, like you have to trust your analysis more. So stick to your analysis. Obviously, do some journaling, look back how much are you getting better and better on your analysis, and trust it. So you should not be bothered if anyone takes the opposite trade than you are, and just stick with your plan. It's always obviously good to hear some more information from other traders, streamers, whatever. But you know, I could be wrong. We both could be right, and you could be right too. This kind of tells me these three outcomes that there's no reason to be bothered by this situation. Okay, look at that. Wow. So is this going to be just a pullback or what? Let's go, Neo. Let's go. The suspension block is acting as support. The area increase consolidating. That's the sus. Yeah, we have the pre-market open right now. Totally forgot to say that this is the 10 a.m. open. How is it? Could be possible though. Nvidia spiked higher, Tesla also, Meta also pushing higher. So far the stocks are in positive territory. Everything seems green. Absolutely, frequency. So don't worry about it. It just, you know, you should not be bothered about these things. Okay, Meta turned red. No, it didn't. Okay, yeah, sorry, because it opened up in the red. Okay, never mind. Anyway, everything looks good. NVIDIA is definitely strong. So NQ is bullish. Yeah, exactly what Jock is saying. That's good too. So far, so good. Okay, nothing down there. I'm kind of looking for some levels here, but not much. I do like the I'm just gonna say it out now, so just mark that level down there at 302 or 303, whatever you like. 303 level, just mark that level. I think that could be not now, but maybe later. 302.50 on the mini. Anyway, I'll be looking for that level for sure. $303-ish area. Just, you know, mark it. Put a mark there. MSFT, I'm sorry, I'm super slow and tired and still sleepy. What is MSFT? Market structure or micro software front running turbulence, or major software fast track, I don't know, minor software futures turbulence. I don't know. It's just joking. Microsoft. I know. I was just trolling. Microsoft app. I didn't know it for in the first few seconds, but then I realized it's my mistake. Hey Shrish, what's up? My mistake. I'm so tired, guys. I need to sleep more. I am so tired. Okay. You know what? This is it. I'm gonna call it here. I'm just gonna be curious, so watch out for that level 303. That is what I think is the draw on liquidity. Okay, so draw on liquidity is down there. That is what I think. We'll see how it goes. All right. But anyway, don't let me disturb you with this. The thing is, I'll be back for New York session. I hope I'm not going to be asleep, because yesterday I couldn't stream in New York. I was so tired. Thank you so much for watching. If you would like to support the channel, I would highly and greatly appreciate and be forever grateful if you use my code up there. You see it in the banner. It's the same at all these prop firms. It's TOMSABO. It gives you the best available discount and deals with all these props if you type it in. And it gives you a 1.98% better chance of passing any evaluation account. Not confirmed yet officially, but that's the number they keep saying. So thank you so much, everyone. Thank you for the support. God bless you all, and I'll try to get back for the early New York stream, and of course today as well, my Funded TV stream. All right, cheers. God bless.